settle better. First, they're off and racing this time. Down near the inside, Berry Lad begun smartly with Lazy Red Aura's Dream. Away fast. Flying Seagull McNeil in the early stages are up there as well. They're followed by What a Classic with People Way right around the outside up towards the lead as well. They're followed by further back then in the field Lazy Red, who's now dropped back. On his outside is Cracker Magic, and bringing up the rear is Northern Invader. Down the side of the track they come in a good charge up front with Aura's Dream going to the lead. What a Classic joining it on the outside. Length and a half away then came Berry Lad on the inside, followed by People Way. Then the next pair back are over on the inside there is McNeil, followed by further back in the field then as they come down the side. A long gap back in the field then came the next pair, which are over on the outside Cracker Magic, who's got well back out of its ground with Flying Seagull, who's back towards the rear of the field, and last of all Northern Invader. They're about to round the home turn. And it's Aura's Dream drifting to the centre of the track, still in front. Getting up along the inside, Berry Lad, wider out, What a Classic, and People Way joining in with 200 metres to go. People Way with What a Classic in the centre, and close to the inside, Aura's Dream. People Way's got to the lead, What a Classic, and battling back Aura's Dream. It's People Way and McNeil coming home late. People Way in front though near the line, and People Way's won it. People Way has beaten McNeil. Third placing went to Aura's Dream, who fought on well in the straight. And behind them then to pull up was Berry Lad, Cracker Magic. Then came Live Venue, followed by further back in the field Lazy Red. In behind them, What a Classic with Northern Invader, and one of the last in was Flying Seagull. Good charge in the first. The Parishioners restricted handicap 1,300 metres. Numbers about to come up. 1,400 the journey. Set for the second at Alex. The gates crash open and off they go, and racing this time. A Hot August Night won the start, and it'll lead on settling down from Uncle Don, hunting up along the inside. Clever Sight settles third, and fourth and last of all is Pride of Halberg. Up there to the top of the hill they climb, and the leader is Hot August Night by 2 lengths over Uncle Don second. Half away on the outside Clever Sight, and last of all Pride of Halberg. 1,000 metres to go. Up the top of the hill and along the top they go, and the leader is Hot August Night. It's a length and a half clear on Uncle Don second. Length and a half away third Clever Sight, and last of all Pride of Halberg. Down the side they come towards the 800 metre mark. Hot August Night been in front from the outset, leads by 2 lengths now over Uncle Don second. Racing third was Clever Sight, about 5 away last of all Pride of Halberg. 600 to go down the side, and the leader is Hot August Night by 4 lengths now. In second placing comes Uncle Don, then comes Clever Sight, and last of all is Pride of Halberg. Down the side of the track they come. Hot August Night still 3 in front. Uncle Don's out after it, followed by Clever Sight, and last of all Pride of Halberg. 220 metres to go, swinging for home. Hot August Night out full of running. It's 2 or 3 in front. Now the danger, Clever Sight close to the inside and wider out Uncle Don. Hot August Night in front, but Clever Sight racing up to it quickly. Racing through on the inside, Clever Sight to grab the lead from Hot August Night and Uncle Don and Clever Sight. Clever Sight records a 2-length win on the line. Second placing went to Uncle Don. Hot August Night weakened in the straight for third, and last in was Pride of Halberg. Stand by for the placings. The top weight, too good for them. Number 1, Clever Sight. One that gave plenty of cheek was Hot August Night in the race, but in the run home, just not quite good enough for the finishing burst of Clever Sight, and numbers coming up. Going to the platform. Ginormous, a little bit fractious. Ready to go, Viking Idol, the inside runner. They're racing. Viking Idol missed it half a length. The one in the all right Gibberish won the start, and it'll lead on settling down from up on the outside. Delelai missed. Beam ahead got away smartly. Viking Idol settles fourth the rails, followed by Redcastle Cove. Then on the outside was Coloured Night. Up there as well in the early stages is Wingham. Shelmazar getting back, and Ginormous is last of all. Along the back of the track they stride, and Gibberish the leader. Beam ahead moving around the outside to second. They're followed by further back came Delelai Miss. In behind them then as they move along the side of the track was Wingham, followed by Shelmazar starting to move forward. Then over on the outside is Redcastle Cove, followed by further back in the field then as they move down the back was Viking Idol. They're followed by Coloured Night and Ginormous at the rear. Along the side of the track they come 600 metres out. Gibberish is the leader. Moving up on the outside there came Beam ahead the top weight. In third placing is Delelai Miss, followed by just in in behind them, Wingham. Then over on the outside was Shelmazar. Further back in the field then at the head of the rest came Redcastle Cove. Then further back came Coloured Night running on, and Ginormous has burned off for speed. On the home turn, 200 metres out. Gibberish in the centre of the track is still in front. In second placing, Delali Miss up along the inside, and further back then from a long way back comes Viking Idol, but in the shadows of the post it's Gibberish in front. Delali Miss trying hard, but Gibberish in the all-white, Gibberish by a length and a half. Second placing, Delali Miss. Viking Idol got up for third. In behind them to pull up was Redcastle Cove. Beam ahead knocked up, followed by the stablemate Wingham. In behind them then Shelmazar, and back towards the rear was Coloured Night. Ginormous there in the bunch as well. Stand by for the placings on race number 3 on the program. The Broncos Commercial Hotel and TAB Maiden Handicap. Numbers about to come up. Number 11, Elders IXL. They're all ready. Starter Jeff Purvis on the platform, set for a start. Ready, gates crash open, off they go and racing this time. Pleasure Bow with Prince Shakespeare amongst the best to begin towards the outside with Little Lixton showing pace. Rule My Lad hunting up in the centre early, and Jarl is nearer the inside. Down past the judge the first time, and taking over in front is Rule My Lad out of the straight. Jarl settles second, followed by on the rails, then came Radiant Ripple as they head out of the straight. Then Little Lixton. Rule My Lad moves around the outside up towards the lead. In behind them then further back in the field came Pleasure Bow, Prince Shakespeare, and Solo Bidders last of all. Up the hill towards the 1400 metre mark they climb, and Jarl is now the leader. Rule My Lad is second on the outside. 2 lengths away then third came Radiant Ripple, followed by over on his inside is Arctic Siege, followed by further back then came Little Lixton, Prince Shakespeare, then Solo Bid, and last of all is Pleasure Bow. To the top of the hill they climb, and taking over now Rule My Lad by 2 lengths. In second placing is Jarl. Third now Arctic Siege, followed by on the rails then came Little Lixton. Then moving around the outside goes Arctic Siege, followed by further back in the field then as they move down the back was Prince Shakespeare, then Radiant Ripple, followed by getting back out of its ground was Solo Bid back towards the rear. Along the side of the track they come. Rule My Lad's in front. In second placing is Jarl, followed by Prince Shakespeare the outside. Arctic Siege between them, then Pleasure Bow starting to go forward. Little Lixton in behind them with Solo Bid, and now dropping out to last of all is Radiant Ripple. Down the side they come. 600 metres to go in the St Mary's Cup, and it's Rule My Lad by 3 lengths in front of Arctic Siege second. Then over on the outside was Solo Bid, Jarl the rails, followed by Prince Shakespeare, and then winding up around the outside Solo Bid with a strong run. On the home turn 220 metres out, and Rule My Lad straightens up in front in the Cup. Arctic Siege is out after it. Solo Bid down the outside, and Jarl nearer the inside. It's Rule My Lad in front, trying hard now. Solo Bid with Jarl. Rule My Lad hard ridden, no, near the line, and Rule My Lad takes out the Cup. Rule My Lad by 2 lengths. Solo Bid second. Third placing went to Jarl. Then Little Lixton, Arctic Siege, Radiant Ripple, Prince Shakespeare, and Pleasure Bow was last in. Wait the numbers on the 4th event on the program. Elders IXL St Mary's Cup. Wait for the numbers to come up. Number 5. Number 5 is the winner, Rule My Lad, ridden by R. Douglas. To come on, race number 5. All set, Swift and Suave. The inside runner, they're racing this time. Young Carlisle won the start. Swift and Suave came away okay with Tonka Jack all piece. And back at the rear is Rossi Edition. 1,400 metres to go. It's a great charge up front. Around the outside, Tonka Jack is anxious to lead. Hunting up along the inside, Swift and Suave. Up there as well, Young Carlisle. Just in behind them, all piece. And last of all is Rossi Edition. Well, they're going like the wind along the back, and up the hill they climb, and now All Peace has pulled its way around the outside to lead by half a length over Tonka Jack second. Swift and Suave serve the rails from Young Carlisle, and last of all is Rossi Edition. Along the back of the track they head towards the 900 metre mark. All Peace the leader. In second placing is Tonka Jack holding the inside. A length and a half away then Young Carlisle on the outside of Swift and Suave, and Rossi Edition is back at the rear. Down the side they come. at the 800 metre mark, and the leader is All Peace, whipping right around the outside now. Rossi Edition to join it. Then further back came on the outside Young Carlisle, followed by length and a half back. Then under the whip came Swift and Suave, and now dropping out to last of all Tonka Jack. Down the side they come, 400 metres out, and the leader now is Rossi Edition with that lightning move around the outside, grabs 3 lengths in front. In second placing, All Peace battling away. Then going very wide is Young Carlisle from Swift and Suave, 200 metres to go, and the leader is Rossi Edition. Swift and Suave going for the split, and the danger out very wide is Young Carlisle. They're wide apart. Young Carlisle and Rossi Edition on the inside. Rossi Edition the inside. Young Carlisle, they hit the line on the inside. Rossi Edition is one of the next two. Wide out Young Carlisle. Third placing maybe Swift and Suave in front of All Peace and Tonka Jack last of all. Oh, great charge down the straight. Stand by for the placings. Race number 5. No worries, Pete. It's a photo called for after the running of race number 5. They're all set, in fact, for the last event on the program. Race number 6, Alex Thompson Memorial Open Handicap, 1540 metres. Ready, gates crash open, off they go and racing in the last. Uncle Don won the start on the inside, will lead settling down from Enunciate, then Vassador and It's Impossible last of all. 1400 metres to go in the last. Uncle Don by half a length in front of Enunciate on its outside second. Racing third was Vassador on the outside, and last of all It's Impossible. To the top of the hill they climb at the 1200 metre mark, and Uncle Don retaining the inside is half a length in front of Enunciate second. Just in behind them came Vassador, and last of all It's Impossible. Along the top of the hill they go at the 1000 metre mark in the last, and Uncle Don is the leader by half a length again over Enunciate moving up the outside. It's Impossible moving around the outside, and Vassador is last of all. Down the side of the track they come, and with a lightning move It's Impossible's moved around the outside, but kicking through in the centre Enunciate. Enunciate again grabs the lead from Uncle Don. It's Impossible now weakening, and last of all is Vassador. Down the side of the track they come, and he's gone for home now on Enunciate. Enunciate races 3 in front. In second placing Uncle Don. Further back then came Vassador, and now It's Impossible looks to have run its race in last placing. Down the side they come, 400 out. Enunciate 2 lengths in front. Uncle Don is trying hard, followed by Vassador and It's Impossible. Into the straight, 220 metres to go in the last. And Enunciate on the inside is in front. Uncle Don's out after it, and wider out Vassador. Uncle Don in the centre moves up to Enunciate, who's fighting back. Enunciate and Uncle Don. Uncle Don on the outside with Enunciate. Uncle Don might be going home a bit the better, and it does. Uncle Don with Troy Strang aboard wins the last by a length. Second placing went to Enunciate. Third placing on the outside was Vassador, and last in was It's Impossible. Uncle Don. Stand by for the numbers to come up.